In fact, I wasn't going to speak on the madness of Donald Trump, the sick president of the United States. I wasn't going to speak about him. I know that he's sick, and I really didn't want to talk about him. In fact, a cousin of mine called me knowing that I'll be very livid and angry. She called me and said, please, Amainawa, don't talk on this issue. I gave her the promise, but my blood was boiling. Who the hell does this sick man think he is? He will just stand up and say whatever he likes about people. He wants to take everybody. He wants to take everybody on. And then there is this group of people that will support him. I really feel sorry for Nigerians who thinks that when you speak because you are Tinubu. People have called me, they have inboxed me, what has Tinubu done for you? All that you did for Tinubu, what did he do for you? Did Tinubu give you pipeline contract that you are going to talk? The people Tinubu is giving all, why did they not come and talk and risk their life, put their life in danger? Wow. Crazy. At 61, I should be afraid of death and putting my life in danger. At 61 years. Going to 62, I should be afraid of putting my life in danger. Because a sick man decides that he first called us shithole countries. Then Buhari went and contour, gave handshake with him, and all of a sudden, he changed. Benjamin, I think you are sick. You are very, very sick. If you are not sick, you will not call. You will not take a lie. Something that has been proven that it's actually, even Donald Trump said himself in his campaign, that it is Obama, Clinton that are sponsoring Boko Haram. Donald Trump himself said it. So when did he all of a sudden realize that it is no longer Donald Trump? It is no longer America. America is America. Whether it is Obama, whether it is Clinton, whether it's Obama, whether it is Clinton, America is America. I just saw a video of an Albanian mining gold in Zamfara with an Albanian flag flying and spread out on his table. Who are the sponsors of these people? That is the question we must be able to ask ourselves. Who are the sponsors of these people? Who are the sponsors of these people? What plans have Trump made? You people just hype a madman. What plan? He said he's bombing Iran. When he bombs Iran, he has blown up the nuke. He has done. Iranians have come out that you didn't do anything. Iranian has come out and you didn't do nothing to us. So, in South Africa, when Donald Trump disgraced Ramaphosa, president of South Africa, disgraced him, disgraced their country, everybody expected that Ramaphosa ridicule South Africa, ridicule his president. Everybody expected that Julius Malema will come out and support and go against Ramaphosa. Julius Malema, because he's a South African, he's an African, he's patriotic, he stood by his country, stood by his president. He stood by his country, stood by his president. Because he's a South African. When this sick man, Donald Trump, came against Canada, what did the Canadians do? Did they say, oh, we have political differences, we are Muslims, oh, there are people supporting Zionism, there are people doing this, there are people doing this. No, we are going to, no. All Canadians came together, they closed rank. They closed rank. They closed rank and they came together and spoke for Canada. I've been fighting the bandit, Ome. I've been fighting the bandit. If you are not a coward, you come and join us. Let us fight. I've been fighting the bandit. You people take these people as people who are this thing. I've been fighting the bandits. So, Trump is nobody. It's a sick man. And nobody is fighting because the person loves Tinubu. I am not doing it for Tinubu. I have no connection. I have not spoken to Tinubu. First and foremost, I am in Nigeria. I'm a Nigerian. My people are there. My relations will die. My children will die. People are... He wants to turn it to business. When we were in school with you, when we say Aluta, Aluta means supporting the progressive against the imperialist retrogressive element. America is an imperialist retrogressive country that has always supported evil. It supported apartheid South Africa. It supports the suffering of people. You have always called me by all sorts of names, noisemaker and everything, but I've always been there. I'm not going away very easy. Jack, any self-respecting human being, Trump is nobody. The world cannot bow to Satan. The world cannot... Where were you when Chibok? There was no Chibok. I was one of the person who campaigned. Maybe most of these people, they don't read. They are not even in this country. I led the campaign that no kidnapping took place at Chibok. It was done to remove Goodluck from power, which was supported by America, by Obama, by Clinton, and their allies. There was nothing like Chibok kidnapping. Why would I go to America? Even if they give me visa free, I will not go to America. If you know people who are close to me, they will tell you that even free, I will not go to America. I don't talk to people who are carrying fake IDs. If you want to talk to me, talk. So for me, a country, a sovereign country, an independent sovereign country, the president of another country will just stand up. There is no problem between you and the United States. Within Nigeria and the United States, it's going to a smoking gun, it's going to do this, it's going to let him come in. Let him come in. So because of Tinubu, all Nigerians should walk on under the clay feet of Donald Trump. We should walk under the clay feet of Donald Trump and find ourselves dishonorable grave because of Tinubu. Whatever Tinubu had as with Donald Trump, that should be between Tinubu, not Nigeria. He should be talking with Tinubu, but let him not come to the public and even talk to Tinubu. Because whether we like it or not, we can be quarreling with Tinubu at home. But once somebody from outside come to talk of Tinubu, he's our president. Until he's no longer our president. The amana, the trust, the leadership of Nigeria today is vested in Tinubu. His weapon. What has its weapon done in? What has the weapon in its weapon in done in Yemen? We'll go in and finish the job. Has he been able to go to Yemen and finish the job? He has been in power close to 1 year. Came in January. Has he been able to Yemen and finish the job? Benjamin, be hallucinating, whether you like it or not. Tinubu is the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for now. There is nothing anybody can do about it until the 4-year cycle during election. If you can vote and remove him from power, then you vote and remove him from power, which I doubt. Nigeria is a sovereign country. Nigeria has a right in the Committee of Nations to be respected. Nigerian independence and sovereignty is to be respected. We might not like an individual because that's the individual now. If the individual leaves, another person will come. We were all here when individuals were disgracing, rubbishing Goodluck Jonathan. We stood by him because it has to do with all of us. So if another person comes, we will also stand by him because it has to do with all of us. It's our country. If South Africans can rally around their president with all the disagreement they have with their president, if Canadians can rally around the premier of Canada, if they can do that, what is wrong with us as a people? That will be ashamed. That will all be here. America will come. Bishop Maurice Bishop was head of Grenada. He was building airport. He was building free schools. A small country with a population less than 150,000. America moved in to that country and said they went there to restore democracy. Kill the young man. Kill the young man. That is why that's how they send African to go and kill the president of Burkina Faso, Tuareg. African. And the people, the Burkinabe stood up. The Burkinabe stood up. It's a small country. They stood up. It's a small country. They stood up. They did not say, oh, we don't like Tuareg, we don't like Imo. Because of that, we are not going to. They stood up. And almost all Africa stood by that young man. So it is senseless, it is stupid for anybody, any black man, any African, any oppressed person to support this sick lunatic about Nigeria. So it's not about Tinubu. Where is your pride? Let's forget that you are Nigerian. Where is your pride as a black man? Italy invaded Ethiopia. Do you blacks in diaspora every day? Why is the world changing? Why are blacks going back into slavery? Why are blacks going back into colonialism? Willingly. Before it was Berlin Conference, where they just ruled rulers and line and pencil. Now somebody stays in America after he gets some seizure, mental seizure, he comes out, he says whatever thing, and everybody is afraid. Everybody is afraid. We shouldn't talk. We should leave our country for him to come and take. It's not even a Nigerian matter. Where? Liberia is where they settled free African slaves from America. What has America done for Liberia? Instead of doing something for Liberia, Liberian president went to Asari. He spoke English, and Donald Trump said, so you can speak English. That's how white supremacists see Africans. Narcissists. That's how they see Africans. Somebody whose first language is English. Donald Trump, who is a German and Irish immigrant, is asking him whether he can speak English. Every time people say Western direct foreign investment, where are the direct foreign investment anywhere in Africa? What has it done to improve the quality of life of Africans? All these years before Tinubu came, America did not come and transform Nigeria. Jonathan will say, America will know, America will know. Where did America know? Our government will not stand up. Our government will watch, sabotage our sovereignty, our independence, and the will of our people, the well-being of our people. just to satisfy these people. And that's why he will have the temerity to talk about Nigeria, when Nigeria has nothing to do with this idiot. Have nothing to do with this idiot. At 62, I should be afraid